Roy Jones Jr. is unmatched speed and agility, a legacy unrivaled. Have you ever witnessed lightning in a bottle? That rare, electrifying moment that's here and gone in the blink of an eye, leaving you questioning the limits of human capability. In the world of boxing, one name epitomizes this phenomenon. Roy Jones Jr. His unparalleled speed and agility not only redefined the sweet science, but also captivated the hearts of fans around the globe. Today, we delve into the legacy of a fighter whose moves in their ring were akin to poetry in motion, a testament to what the human body can achieve when speed and agility are honed to perfection. Before we start the video, please subscribe to our channel to stay updated about our latest updates. The phenomenon of Roy Jones Jr. Born on January 16, 1969, in Pensacola, Florida, Roy Jones Jr. embarked on a journey that would forever etch his name in the annals of boxing history. From his early days, Jones displayed a natural affinity for the sport, blending innate talent with a relentless work ethic. But it was his speed and agility that truly set him apart, transforming every match into a spectacle of near supernatural prowess. Speed, the hallmark of Roy's dominance. Jones's speed was not merely about throwing punches quickly. It was an all-encompassing advantage that influenced every aspect of his game. His ability to deliver rapid-fire combinations, often leaving opponents bewildered and unable to respond, was just the tip of the iceberg. What truly distinguished Roy was his speed of thought, his capacity to read opponents, anticipate their moves, and react in the blink of an eye. This mental agility allowed him to stay 2 steps ahead, making him a formidable force inside the ring. Agility, the art of movement and evasion. Equally impressive was Jones's agility. He possessed a unique ability to move around the ring with the grace of a dancer and the precision of a surgeon. His footwork was a marvel to behold, enabling him to glide in and out of range effortlessly. But it was his defensive maneuvers, his ability to duck, weave, and counter that truly showcased his agility. Roy could evade punches with minimal movement, often leaving his adversaries punching air, a testament to his impeccable timing and spatial awareness. Unforgettable moments. Several fights throughout Roy Jones Jr. His career exemplify his unmatched speed and agility. His battles against James Toney, Bernard Hopkins, and Vinny Pazines showcased a boxer at the pinnacle of his powers, a man who could dominate champions with seeming ease. In these encounters, Jones's abilities were not just effective, they were demoralizing for his opponents. The psychological edge Roy gained through his speed and agility was palpable, often winning fights before they were even over. Training and technique. Behind the scenes, Jones's speed and agility were the result of rigorous training and an unyielding dedication to mastering his craft. His workout regimen was as innovative as his fighting style, incorporating not just traditional boxing drills, but also elements from other disciplines, including basketball and even cockfighting, to improve his reaction time and movement. Roy's approach to training emphasized not just physical conditioning, but also cognitive development, enhancing his ability to make split-second decisions under pressure. Roy Jones Jr. is technique mastery. Jones's technique was not just about his physical attributes, but also his mastery of boxing fundamentals, adapted and refined to complement his unique style. He had an uncanny ability to switch stances mid-fight, from orthodox to southpaw, disorienting his opponents and creating angles that were difficult to defend against. This versatility in the ring was a cornerstone of his strategy, showcasing a depth of boxing intelligence that matched his physical prowess. The psychological warfare. Beyond his physical gifts, Jones excelled in the mental aspects of boxing. His confidence and charisma were palpable, often getting into the heads of his opponents before the first bell. Jones's pre-fight antics, combined with his in-ring showmanship, such as mocking opponents or predicting the round in which he would win, were part of a psychological strategy that made him even more formidable. The importance of adaptability. Jones's career is a testament to the importance of adaptability in sports. Despite facing setbacks, including controversial decisions and challenging weight class transitions, Jones's ability to adapt and overcome adversity was remarkable. His journey through multiple weight classes, capturing titles from middleweight to heavyweight, underscored his willingness to challenge himself and adapt his style to face larger and different types of opponents. Innovations in training. Roy Jones Jr. His training regimen was as innovative as his fighting style. He often incorporated unconventional methods, such as playing basketball to enhance his endurance and footwork, or sparring in the dark to improve his reaction time and senses. These innovative training techniques contributed to his exceptional speed and agility, demonstrating his belief in cross-training and mental conditioning. The legacy of fights. Analyzing Jones's most iconic fights offers a glimpse into the evolution of his career and the application of his speed and agility. From early bouts that showcased his raw talent to later fights that highlighted his experience and strategic thinking, each fight contributed to the legacy of Roy Jones Jr. Notable battles against formidable opponents like Antonio Tarver and Joe Calzaghe, despite their mixed outcomes, further cemented Jones's status as a legend for taking on all challengers. Influence on future generations. Jones's influence extends beyond his own fights. He has become a blueprint for aspiring boxers who aim to replicate his dynamic fighting style. His emphasis on speed, agility, and psychological warfare has inspired a new generation of fighters to prioritize these aspects, altering the traditional focus on power and endurance. Through his commentary and training endeavors, Jones continues to shape the sport, imparting his knowledge and experiences to the next wave of champions. Roy's place in boxing history. Evaluating Roy Jones Jr. His place in boxing history involves comparing him not only with his contemporaries, but also with the greats of all time. His achievements across multiple weight classes, coupled with his unique style and charismatic persona, make a strong case for him being one of the greatest to ever lace up the gloves. While debates about the greatest of all time are subjective, Jones's influence on the sport and his revolutionary approach to boxing are undeniable. The evolution of boxing through Roy's eyes. Finally, Roy Jones Jr. His career offers a lens through which to view the evolution of boxing over the last few decades. His rise coincided with significant changes in the sport, including advancements in training techniques, nutrition, and fight analysis. Jones not only adapted to these changes, but often led the way, incorporating new technologies and methodologies into his training and fighting strategy. His career is a testament to the sport's evolution, showcasing how adaptability, innovation, and mastery can elevate an athlete's performance in the competitive arena of boxing. Impact and legacy. Roy Jones Jr. His impact on boxing cannot be overstated. He not only entertained but also inspired a generation of fighters to think outside the conventional paradigms of the sport. His legacy is not merely one of titles and victories, but of revolutionizing how speed and agility could be weaponized in the ring. Jones showed that with enough speed and finesse, a boxer could not only defeat but also outclass and outmaneuver opponents in ways previously thought impossible. The unmatched legacy continues. Even beyond his active years in the ring, Roy Jones Jr. His influence persists. As a trainer and commentator, he continues to impart his knowledge, inspiring young fighters to push the boundaries of what's possible in boxing. His insights into the game, drawn from years of defying expectations and setting new benchmarks for speed and agility, remain invaluable to the sport's evolution. In the annals of boxing history, many names are celebrated for their power, resilience, and tactical acumen. Yet, few have managed to capture the imagination and awe fans. White like Roy Jones Jr. His unmatched speed and agility not only defined his career but also elevated the sport to new artistic heights. As we reflect on his legacy, we are reminded of the boundless potential of human athleticism and the transformative power of dedication and innovation. So, what do you think? Did Roy Jones Jr. His speed and agility make him the most electrifying boxer of his generation? Join the conversation below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the legend of Roy Jones Jr., don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that brings the legends of the ring back to life.